Donna Whyte, a very special friend of ESGI, joins us next on Wake Up with Jim. Good morning and welcome. Well, today we're joined by a very special friend of ESGI, Donna Whyte. Donna's from the Smartie Zone, where she's an author, a consultant, and a speaker, and she's noted for her work with struggling readers and social-emotional learning. Let's say hi to Donna.
Hey, Donna, how you doing?
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Well, thanks so much for joining us today, and wanted to talk to you about a couple things. Obviously, this is a unique situation, but we are learning some new things as well. That's what I wanted to kind of focus in on a little bit today. In terms of teachers, what are you seeing that teachers might be able to even take into the new school year from what they've been doing?
I'm just so proud of all of our teachers, Jim, and everyone's doing the very best they can. I truly believe that in my heart. I'm an internal optimist, and you know that. And so I'm just really hoping that with everything we're learning about what kids are able to do with technology and what we're able to do with technology, that as we push forward, we can lose that sense of anxiety that we have saying, well, they're going to come back. I'm going to be the second grade teacher. What in the world am I going to do with them? They didn't even complete first grade. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. I wish it had happened a decade ago. We are going to be in the rare position to say, you know what? We're not going to start unit 1, week 1, day 1. Once we get to know you, we are going to start wherever you are, which we should have been doing to begin with.
How is the experience with students, particularly, I know you talk a lot about social emotional learning. How could that be different? But again, also, we could learn some things by what we're learning now.
I would say the scariest part of all of this for me is that I work with truly underprivileged or underperforming schools, and that we worry most about these children that are most at risk.
Right.
But I think that what we're learning is we as a country, because I've watched Spectrum step up and get internet to our neediest of kids. I've watched schools deliver laptops, iPads, people donate things. I think what we're gonna find out, Jim, is we can set up a whole new learning experience for these kids that engages them at a much higher level. But we can't forget that socially, they still need access to kids.
Right.
That behaviorally, we're still working on teaching all of those things that, create great students and great community members. And so, social emotional learning, behavioral learning, very dear to my heart. I wrote those assessments for ESGI, and I hope your users are on there and looking at them and seeing what they can offer. But they're going to be a great starting point for whenever we are back with the kids. We're going to be able to teach those lessons because we won't be so tied up in, how'd they score last year? We won't have any of that. So I want to look at the bright side and say, we have a new start here.
Great. And that brings me to parents. Parents now are with their students all day long. In some cases, they're supporting teaching. Some cases, they may actually be doing some of it. Do you have any advice for parents or things that parents might also want to continue when we get back to a more normal kind of school day?
Well, I love a mom that wrote to me the first week and asked if I would have a meeting with her. And I said, absolutely. And, it was at the time when everybody was saying, well, we're all in the same boat. Well, we're not in the same boat. We're in the same storm. And we all have a different boat, and some of us are on a cruise ship. And she said, I'm on an inner tube and it has a hole in it. And I felt for her and I walked her through it and said, this isn't the time to be beating them to death and scheduling. This is really the time to get to know your learner and really focus on what we know about them and what they're going to need moving forward. My website, it's the Smartie Zone, all one word, TheSmartie zone.com. They can check out the free things I have there. And as I said, if parents are interested in the home calendars for things you can do every day with your student, and you can just check them off that are just fun things around the house, they seem to be working really well for some of our parents right now. So I'd love it if they came and visited me.
That's great. That's great. Well, Donna, I appreciate you joining us this morning. It's great that you're looking at, some of the things that we can at least take away from this situation that might make us even stronger as educators and parents in the future. So thanks again for joining us this morning.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for having me, Jen.